Page 59, it's Halloween. In this lesson, introducing some more markings for music. Things you get to know from now on and ever. I call it crescendo and diminuendo. They give the symbols for them, the sideways arrows, long arrows. So I'm going to talk about these when I get to the dynamics part of the lesson, because these have to do with louds and softs, getting louder or softer. So I'll do that with the dynamics. So I'm going to go through the routine for learning a piece of music. I look it over, I see it's 2 lines long with a repeat, so it's really 4 lines long, but we only have 2 lines of music to learn. Treble and bass clef, 4/4 time signature, and I see a bunch of quarter notes and half notes and a whole note. Think we can do that. We have our staccatos still, and we have our new crescendo and diminuendo markings, which we'll get to. They put the words underneath the stabs because there isn't room between them, because there's stuff in between the stab, musical symbols in there, and they take up the room. It doesn't matter, you can put the words anywhere you want, but that's fine. I don't sing in the videos, so I don't pay any attention to the words at all. If you want to sing or somebody around wants to sing, that's fine, let them go for it. It's sort of both hands are playing at the same time, and yet they're not. So for the lesson, to shorten the video up a little bit, I'm going to take both hands at the same time. The left hand starts it and the little finger's here. We're here. Don't worry about those flat signs. We'll deal with those later. Right here. On the right hand, you have a G and a B here. That is a B flat, but the hand position is still here. It's a G position. And that's where our hand's going to be. And then when we need the flat, the B flats, we'll just move the third finger over to the B flat when we need it. But the hand position is in the white keys. So it starts at the beginning. I'm going to connect all the notes at first. We'll do this articulation later. Just here, B flat. Then I'm holding that down, and while I'm holding it down, I play the right hand. Here. And then hold that down, and then you have a G and an A in the right hand. That sounds lovely. Go back to here. And you do it. Get the idea? You get the hands working. Then go back over any trouble spots and get rid of the hesitations. Make sure there's no hesitations anywhere. You can go as slow as you want to go. It doesn't matter right now. Steady pulse is what we're after. Then we can add the articulation. And here we got staccatos. And the same thing as I'm hinging at the wrist, and I'm on the key and I'm bouncing off. Short. So, boom. I'm not plucking it with it. That's a different thing. The fingers are down, the wrist is doing the work. Hold that down. No staccato on the half note, but there is on here. Let's go to the second measure. In the half note, here, hold that down the full 2 counts. Don't lift the hands at the same time. Here, no, that's incorrect. That would be like playing this as a quarter note. You'd lift it up. You got to hold the half note down the full 2 counts. 3, 4, 1. And you lift up when you play the next note in the left hand. Make sure you're holding these half notes down a full 2 counts. And the last measure here at the second line, last measure here. Now it's no staccato, and you're going to hold that out till the measure's over. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you either quit or repeat or whatever you're going to do. Now I am separating in the left hand between the second and third measure. I lift up, I don't connect those. Here, I don't connect that. I lift up. That's because it's a new phrase. It's like taking a breath. Here, take your breath. Now you can connect this one. I'm following the words. If it's a sentence in the word, I lift up between the sentences. If not, if we're in the middle of a sentence, I connect it. So again, the second measure of the first line, going on, I lift up. It's a new sentence, a new phrase. Now connect it. Because it's all one sentence. I'm following the words on that. And at the end of the line, lift up before I go on. It's a new sentence. So I'm putting in the phrasing, the musical sentences too. And once I have a handle on that, sort of, I think about the dynamics, and this is when our new markings come in. It has a P at the beginning for piano or soft, whatever you think soft is here. But the arrows, that means to gradually get louder, gradually, and this is tricky. So if we didn't have enough tricky stuff to do already. First off, they don't tell you in this piece how loud to get, how much louder to get, how far are we going? So that's interpretation. How loud do you think it should get? I suggest you only go up to about a moderately loud in there. Maybe you want to go up to loud, try that. You just gradually getting a little louder, but don't be loud until the half note. So here, that's your loud part. Well, if you don't plan this out, you'll be loud by the third beat in the first measure. I'll be loud right there already. See, I got to plan it out. Hold off. So it's maybe every 2 beats I get a little louder. So the first 2 beats, soft, a little louder, loud. There. It depends on the situation, on how many beats I take to change or whatever. Yeah, you have to experiment with it. Just don't get loud until the half note. And you don't really have to go up to loud. You just... Same thing going down. I'm going to go back down to soft. And the third measure, the C, the first one, that first note, that's still loud. And now we're coming down. A little softer, soft. And then do it again. Then you get softer. You have to experiment with getting louder and softer. Ideally, once you get into the music, you're comfortable with it, you understand it, you feel these getting louder and softer. The right hand, you're going to be wherever you are. It can be louder. See, I'm adjusting the right hand. Then the speed, moderately slow. Well, I think we're thinking about something just trotting along. That's my way of playing it. I'd play it differently if I played it again. So you get into it, you follow it, you make it yours. The diminuendo for the last 2 measures of the second line here, you only have a few notes to work with and you're loud here. So now you come down a little more, come down more soft. So there it's like each note you're getting softer. It depends on how long your diminuendo or crescendo lasts as to you can group notes together as far as getting louder and softer. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. I'll do the staccatos, but I don't do the dynamics. I'm not going to get louder and softer. I'm just going to play the notes and the rhythms. We're not performing it, we're just checking it. And we will repeat. 1, 2, ready, go.